And you may be seated. On behalf of the Kansas City, Kansas Community College faculty, staff, and students, we welcome you to the pinning ceremony celebrating the nursing class of 2022. I'm honored to introduce members of our college's leadership. Would you please stand as I call your name? President Dr. Greg Mosier. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Jerry Pope. Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Chris Myers. Dean of Health Professions, Dr. Tiffany Boehm. Director of Nursing Education, Susan Anderson. And Assistant Director of Nursing Education, Kathy Eblin. I'm Deb Taylor. I'm a nursing faculty member and Mistress of Ceremony. Thank you for joining us for this important event. We celebrate this amazing group of graduates tonight who persevered through unprecedented nursing program. Since March 2020, the program has been very challenging, as I'm sure you're all aware. And we salute these students that have had to endure the fallout of COVID and for being flexible and continuing to work hard toward their goals. We are also honored to recognize the nursing department team members who contributed to the education of these graduates with professionalism, flexibility, and clinical expertise. The nursing faculty, would you please stand? Our administrative staff, would you please stand? And college leadership are committed to the education of high-quality practical and associate degree nurses. Thank you to all of our full-time and adjunct faculty and all of our staff. So please, enjoy the ceremony. And now, Dr. Greg Mosier, the president of the Kansas City, Kansas Community College, will deliver this evening's welcome.
Oh, thank you, Nurse Taylor. I appreciate that. Wonderful to see everyone here today. It is such a beautiful night. Couldn't ask for better weather or to be in with such a great crowd. So on behalf of myself, the college, our Board of Trustees, welcome to Kansas City, Kansas Community College. So we have a couple trustees who are with us tonight, and I'd like to recognize them. Over here we have Miss Linda Hoskins Sutton and Mr. Brad Isnard. Do we have any other trustees that came in a little later? Okay. I also notice we have a member of the mayor's staff with us as educational liaison, Mr. J.D. Rios. Thank you for coming. So it's wonderful to see everyone here tonight. You know, congratulations our nurse graduates, family and friends, and to all of our faculty and staff. Once again, this has been quite a year, hasn't it? Especially in the healthcare industry. Yeah, okay, good. So just wanting to become a nurse, you have really answered a noble calling. So thank you for that. And as we all know, the KCKCC nursing program is a very rigorous program to complete. And it must be so rigorous because the stakes are so high. Because when you graduate and you go out and you become a registered nurse or a LPN, then you're working with people's lives and saving people's lives every single day. So the rigor is so important, and you should be very, very pleased with yourself for being here tonight. We also know that accomplishing this feat, it can't be done alone. So all of you in the audience who have helped our nurse graduates study for the exams, played guinea pig and got poked and prodded and helped practice techniques, who supported them through very difficult times emotionally, helped them study. Thank you for all of that, because we know that it really takes that help to have someone make it through such a rigorous program. So today is actually your day to celebrate as well, because hopefully you won't get stuck anymore, have your blood drawn, or anything like that. These last 2 years have really emphasized how critically important it is for nurses who really lead our healthcare and our lives across the country and across the world. So thank you to all of our current nurses. And if we have current nurses with us in the audience in the stands, will you please stand for a second, please? Thank you so much for choosing to dedicate yourself to this very much needed work. So wanting to keep it brief, as I know you did not come here to listen to me talk tonight, I offer you a sincere congratulations, and I wish each and every one of you a very successful and rewarding career. Thanks so much.
I would now like to direct your attention to the slideshow of memorable events that have been created by the practical nursing students, followed by the slideshow of the associate degree nursing students. So now, I would like to introduce to you the Practical Nursing graduating class of May 2022. Class, would you please stand? Pins will be distributed by faculty member Frankie Davis. Students, are you ready? Muhammad Abaullah. Caitlin Addy. Jewel Bullard. Destiny Burns. Celeste Carrillo. Ashley Favre. Giselle Gill. Nazaret Gurmu. Jonathan Harper. Jane Kariuki. Sebastian KD2K. Abigail J. Kepurtar. Zulema Rodriguez Calderon. Imani Simmons. And Rana Zayed. And now the class response will be presented by Rana Zayed, President of the Practical Nursing Class of May 2022.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, guests, and welcome to the Kansas City, Kansas Community College pinning ceremony of May 2022. On behalf of all graduates here today, thank you so much for joining us for this special evening. My name is Rana Zayed, and I was fortunate enough to be chosen as the Practical Nursing President and to speak before you all today and reflect on our collective journey through nursing school. Last summer, a group of strangers walked into room 2705, not really sure what to expect. We were given a big red bag of toys, and then later on a little black one, along with some pretty confusing schedules. We were all excited and undeniably just a little bit nervous about what was to come. Together, we navigated classwork, clinicals, checkoffs, virtual ATI, and more. We survived a series of vigorous exams where every question had 4 correct answer choices, yet somehow the one we chose was still wrong. We made it to the notorious MedSurg 1 and then MedSurg 2 semesters, constantly on our toes for Ms. Taylor's biweekly exams, all the while sharing study tips, tricks, and our study guides with each other. We learned more than we thought possible about pharmacology, dosage calculations, and IV drip rates. We spent extremely long clinical days together, making sure to pull support from each other when we had to do something new and exciting for the first time, like putting in a catheter or scanning a bladder, NG tube care, wound dressing changes, IVs, and much more. We got extra comfortable with our health assessment partners as we performed every possible assessment on each other in preparation for having to pull an assessment out of a hat for our final exam. And although being surrounded by determined, motivated, and sincerely helpful colleagues made our goal of becoming nurses a reality, the real architects behind our success were our faculty. The faculty that challenged us, stressed out over our grades probably a little bit more than we did, and that taught us all the nursing principles that we need to go forward in our careers, and that goes far beyond care plans, assessments, and NCLEX strategies. You are the nurses that we aspire to be, so thank you to the nursing faculty for holding us to the highest standards of quality to make sure that we reached our full potential as nurses. It's been a privilege to do nursing school with this exceptional group of people who I look forward to working with out in the field. And as Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, once said, "Live life when you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There is nothing small about it." To my classmates, take pride in how far you have come and have confidence in how far you will go still. You will make such an impact on your patients' lives through empathy, compassion, education, and outstanding nursing skills. It's been an absolute honor serving as your class president. Thank you for this privilege. So, here's to our remarkable class, and here's to our outstanding faculty, and here's to our very patient loved ones who now understand more nursing lingo than they ever have before, because we've talked about it so much the past year, and who have some certain lab values memorized from quizzing us for our exams, and who so graciously allowed us to perform a series of health assessments on them at home for practice. Thank you for being the support system that so many of us needed. Now, we've always been told, if you didn't document it, you didn't do it. And now, through this speech, I've documented our journey together. So I guess that means that we did it. Congratulations, nurses.
And it's time now for the associate degree nursing graduating class of May 2020 to be presented to the audience. Would you please stand? Names will be announced by Assistant Director of Nursing Kathy Eblin, and pins will be distributed by Hallie Stevens Castro.
Kelly Andrews. Kirsten Bazell. Amanda Brady. Tiffany Kackler. Ryan Falks. Jose Gallardo, sorry about that. Martina Glenn. Adam Halfacre. Congratulations. Amanda Harris. Martina Hernandez. Tiffany Jennings. Rob Kimmons. Beatrice Maldonado. Hope Metis. Claire Minhusen. Ruben Molina. Haley Needholt. Katie Newhouse. Judy Njunge. To get it close. Nympha Nato. Sorry. Close. Abigail Pemberton. Vivian Quintero. Luana Raglan. Heather Rennie. Stephanie Shavnor. Samantha Stewart. Stephanie Swift. Julie Tauber. Stephanie Ventura. Joanna Villanueva. Michaela Weaver. Chelsea White. Michelle Song. Graduates, you may have a seat.
The class response will be presented by Amanda Brady, representative of the registered nursing class of May 2022.
Thank you to everyone who's here and everyone who has helped make this celebration possible. It's really an exciting night, and I am thankful and humbled to be here with you, and I feel it's an honor and I feel it's a responsibility to represent our class of outstanding nursing students. Interacting with this group of individuals has been very rewarding for me. We have learned from one another and grown alongside each other. I have often referred to us as a cohort because a cohort is a group of people banded together as supporters and companions. We have truly been this. We are a broadly diverse group with a shared goal of becoming registered nurses. We've overcome personal and collective challenges to earn an Associate of Nursing degree, which brings us so near our goal of passing the NCLEX exam and joining the proud tradition of professional nurses. I wish we had time to hear each graduate's story about the reasons they chose to become a nurse. One member of our graduating class shared the following with me. I chose to become a nurse because I have been a patient that needed someone to ease my worries, answer my questions, listen to my concerns, and literally make sure I continued to breathe when I couldn't do so without being prompted. I want to pass on the kindness, compassion, patience, and genuine desire to make someone's darkest hours just a little brighter that nurses have passed on in my healthcare encounters. This is representative of the character of each nurse pinned tonight. Throughout this program, we have developed and demonstrated the qualities of determination, perseverance, endurance, and adaptability, tenacity, good humor, and plain old grit. I am grateful to have laughed and cried, complained and celebrated among this exceptional group of friends for the past 2 years. We also recognize our friends who began the program with us, but whose timetable for completing it will be a semester or two different than our own. We miss them and express our support for and confidence in them. This situation we call nursing school is not for the faint of heart. Nursing school has put us through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, most of it not our own. But seriously, it is hard to explain just how challenging and vast the curriculum is. The exams are littered with the dreaded SATA question, which stands for Select All That Apply. For these questions, there may be one right answer, or there may be as many as 6, and if you are fortunate enough to pass first semester, then in second semester you'll no longer receive partial credit for these torturous questions. Then there are your garden variety multiple choice questions. Sound easy? No. There is often more than one right answer, and your mission, should you choose to accept, which we each naively did when we applied to the program, is to find the most correct choice. This process of finding the most correct answer on more than one correct answer was described to us through the analogy of the color orange. Imagine all the answers as different shades of orange. Now determine which is the most orange. Huh? Perhaps the most accurate way to describe nursing school to you is this. Assume the answer to an exam question is potassium. By the way, we nursing students are always concerned about potassium. It's an essential electrolyte. But I digress. Assume the answer to an exam question is potassium, which for reference is spelled with 2 S's. Imagine now that you missed that answer on an exam and you're reviewing your exam, and the rationale for that correct answer reads like this. The correct answer is potassium, not potassium. Some people put the second S before the first S, which is not the most correct. No, nursing school is not for the faint of heart. Because this course of study is rigorous, we have relied on family and friends to sustain us in our journey. Here with me tonight are my husband and 3 daughters, my mom and dad, and dear friends. I truly would not be here had it not been for their continual encouragement and unconditional love. To all the parents, grandparents, spouses and significant others, children, friends, and faculty, we sincerely thank you for the myriad ways you have stood by us and supported us. You have been patient with our long study hours and our short tempers. You have shown confidence in us when we didn't have confidence in ourselves. You consented to be recorded as our patients while we performed clumsy health assessments over and over and over again during the COVID lockdown and our virtual learning semester. Your encouragement and love have helped bridge the gap between our lofty ambitions and our limited time and energy. And here we are, finally, at graduation. So really, words are inadequate, but I express heartfelt gratitude from all of us to each of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Centuries ago, nursing was provided primarily in the home. There were periods of time when it was delegated exclusively to women. There were also times when it was considered a lowly line of work relegated to the underprivileged in society. Such was the prevailing notion when Florence Nightingale, an upper-class British woman, captured the public imagination by leading a group of female nurses to care for British soldiers during the Crimean War. Other wars, such as the American Civil War and World War II, generated demand for capable nurses to care for the enormous number of sick and wounded soldiers. Most recently, nursing encountered a global pandemic, as we all know, with its lingering effects. Today, we face the challenges of nursing shortages, high-tech healthcare delivery, and rapidly advancing best practice. But we also embrace the opportunities of the current nursing environment with numerous specialties and countless career paths. It is exciting that we will be part of this unfolding narrative. Some time ago for another nursing course, I had the assignment to express some of my thoughts and feelings about nursing, its history, and my career aspirations in some format other than writing. So I had the choice, for example, to choose a visual art, a sculpture, poetry, music, or graphic design. And I enlisted my oldest daughter to help me articulate my thoughts in the form of a simple tune. I've asked her to share with us tonight that tune and hope that some part of its message will resonate with you and your nursing journey. So, here is Erica Brady playing the ukulele and singing a song titled Trajectory.
The Civil War was dark and long. The soldiers needed someone strong to dress their wounds and help them on their way. A nurse's role was not yet clear, but nurses, they were always near to serve and help the fighters night and day. The kind of job that never ends, a caring voice and able friend, Clara Barton and Louisa May. The year was 1865, they'd done their job to keep alive the meaning of what nurses do today. I want to be what nursing means to me, intelligent, capable, and strong. I chose this road despite the big workload. We're patient and kind-hearted all day long. An expert nurse I can become, and in 2 years I will be done. But learning doesn't stop at my degree. I'll learn and practice every day, because I know that is the way to find and fill my own trajectory. I don't know the specifics yet, but if you know me, you can bet in due course I'll find my specialty. So in my future, now I know I'll help this grand profession grow and live to show what nursing means to me.
Thank you, Erica. As we commence our nursing careers, let us remember that promoting health and easing suffering is the essence of nursing. We meet people when their emotions are raw, their hearts or bodies broken. At this delicate time, they grant us their trust. Being a nurse isn't about grades, it's about being who we are. No book can teach you how to cry with a patient. No class can teach you how to tell a family that their parent is dying. No professor can teach you how to find dignity in giving someone a bed bath. Nursing is not only about pills and charting. It's about being able to love and help people when they're at their weakest and most vulnerable moments. In closing, may I reiterate a few lines of the song. We chose this road despite the big workload. We are intelligent, capable, and strong. And in the future, the near future, we will help this grand profession grow and live to show what nursing means to us. Thank you and congratulations.
Erica, that was amazing. So you may all wonder why we're here for pinning. Isn't graduation the most important part of this journey? Well, pinning is a very important ceremony where nurses formally welcome graduates into the nursing profession. And it does have a historical basis. Florence Nightingale is known as the author of modern nursing. Her meticulous documentation and basic sanitation methods turned the world of medicine and nursing on its ear. In 1860, she began her School of Nursing. This marked the beginning of professional nursing that was focused on evidence-based practice and initiated those high standards for nursing education. This continues today. Miss Nightingale then presented her graduates with a medal meant to encourage her students to faithfully serve the injured, sick, and dying. Her practice is the basis for our pinning ceremony today. And as such, no pinning ceremony is complete without reciting the Nightingale Pledge. We are proud to invite our nursing graduates, please stand, all of the nurses in the audience and our nursing faculty and our nursing directors to stand and join us as we recite the modern Nightingale Pledge written by Loretta Renfro. I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Congratulations, class of spring 2022. We celebrate your success and thank you for attending our May 2022 pinning ceremony.